Okay, so this guy retires, and he decides he's going to be a pig farmer. His friend is a pig farmer. So him and his friend, they go to an auction, and they go and he says, all right, how many pigs do I need to buy? He says, well, you can start out with like 50. So he buys 50 pigs in the auction. Everything goes well. He gets them home. He has the farm all set up. And his friend comes over. He says, you got all female pigs. He says, what do you mean I got all female pigs? He says, that's all you have. He said, all right. So they call up and they say, listen, you sent us 50 female pigs. Can you send us some males? And they says, oh, we don't have any males. So they call around all over the state and they can't find any male pigs. There's a shortage. They call around everywhere. They just can't find them. His friend says, listen, don't worry about it. I have a good idea. You can do this yourself. What? Get out of here. I'm not going to do this myself. He says, sure, you can do this yourself. All you have to do is you load the pigs up in a van, take them into the woods, and you just take care of it yourself. He says, I can't do that. He says, no, you can do it. So he's kind of desperate. He says, all right, I'm going to lose money. I'm going to have to do this. So he takes the pigs the next morning. He loads them in the trailer. He goes into the woods. He does what he has to do. He brings the pigs back. He brings them back, puts them in the thing, and he says to his friend, I did it. He says, oh, all right. He says, well, how do I know it worked? Well, don't worry. He says, you'll come in the morning. They'll all be sitting up watching the sun. They'll go on the side where the sun comes up, and they'll all be leaning up against the fence. He says, oh, all right. So next morning he gets up, he looks out the window, and they're rolling around in the mud. He calls his friend, what do I do now? You got to do it again. It'll work. Oh, my God, I don't know. All right. So he takes him, he loads him up into the van, brings him into the woods, he does it again. He brings him back, puts him back in there, he's tired, he's beat, he barely gets to bed, So, all right, he goes to bed, he gets up in the morning, he comes out, he comes to the window, he's like, oh my God, they're still rolling around in the mud. Oh, what do I do? He calls his friend, he says, listen, the third time works, it always works. Oh man, it better work. He loads him up in the van, he takes him into the woods, he does it again, he comes home, he goes right to bed. His wife says, you gonna eat dinner? He says, no, I'm too tired. Goes to bed, he wakes up in the morning, he's beat. He says, honey, do me a favor. She says, what? Can you please look out the window and see what the pigs are doing? Please, let me know. Are they standing up on the fence looking towards the sun? He says, hold on a minute. She goes, she looks out the window. She says, oh, wait a minute. She goes outside. She comes back in. She says, it's the darndest thing. The pigs loaded themselves up in the trailer.